Yo, welcome back to another video. And today, we're gonna talk about a versus battle because I've been slacking on versus battles for a while, and I want to have some fun doing it again. So today's matchup is going to be Gaara versus Crocodile. So yeah, if y'all already know, y'all probably already know about what Gaara can do more than what Crocodile can do. But if you don't know, well, I'm about to go over both sides and see like who will win, because like they have a lot in common because they are pretty much sand manipulators, you know. But yeah, let's just start off with Gaara side, and then I'm gonna move on to Crocodile side, and then after that we're gonna move on to like scenarios and like who will win and stuff like that. So yeah, buckle down. This is gonna be quite a ride here. But most of y'all probably gonna comment. You're probably gonna comment down below like, oh yeah, this guy wins. It's solo, so this is not even a matchup. But yeah, so Gaara. What is Gaara, right? I'm not gonna be biased about any sides because I actually enjoyed Gaara, and I actually enjoyed Naruto. Even though I haven't finished Naruto, I actually enjoy it. So what's his abilities? So pretty much he has sand manipulation, since sand is a versatile material most often employed by these shinobi originating from the sand village for various purposes, including numerous God damn, I can't spell today. Including numerous functions ranging from concealment to disguise. However, the tool itself rose to prominence in the hands of the Jinchuriki of Sukaku. If you know this name, please correct me because I have no idea how to say these damn names in Naruto. I swear, it's almost similar like to fucking My Hero Academia. They have unique names, but you can't fucking pronounce them unless you actually, repeatedly say it over and over again. But yeah, he acquired the ability to manipulate sand through this beast, with the most reowned among these being Gaara. While Gaara is capable of controlling any sand, he keeps specially made sand in his gourd, and it's also made from this sand, and the sand is infused with his chakra, allowing him to make faster and more powerful attacks. So with this, he has a number of techniques and attacks, such as the shield of sand, which is a technique that is unique to Gaara. However, Gaara is about to be harmed. Yeah, whenever he's about to be harmed, the shield will automatically surround and protect him. The sand will also react regardless of Gaara's will when protecting him from self-injuries. So, yep, and there's the armor of sand. When Gaara can cover himself in a compact layer of sand, provided as additional defense. Should be like his shield fail. If it fails, it pretty much acts as a defense. So yeah, he has the shield of the sand where he can surround it around him, and he has the armor of sand, which pretty much protects his entire body. There's also the desert layered Imperial Funeral Seal. Now when using a large quantity of sand, Gaara covers the enemy with several layers of the material before compressing into the form of a huge pyramid, which acts as an imprisonment as the target upon its completion. And he also has the prison sand burial, which Gaara uses his ability to manipulate sand, loosens the ground below his enemy and catches them in a maelstrom of sand, then swallows the enemy, sinks up into 200 meters underground while completely unable to move a muscle. So yeah, Gaara is no fucking joke. He's a badass. But the way they portrayed him in the show, yeah, it's unforgivable. There's also he has like sand clones because he can use a clone of sand, and the sand waterfall funeral after wrapping the opponent with sand with the sand binding coffin or sand drizzle. Gaara will use the sand to implode and crush whatever was in it. Yeah, I remember this. I think it was in the tuning exams where he actually used this ability. That shit was brutal. That makes it really scary. So, and that, I mean, he has that and quicksand, water flow, which is a technique create a massive amount of sand in the form of a wave and covering and drowning the opponent in an ocean of sand. From the sand Gaara carries around his gourd, grinds the rocks and materials from underground into a large sea of sand and manipulate it like a Tuzumaki. That's a Tuzumaki. What the fuck? Tusami. That's right, Tusami. That engulfs everything in the line of sight. So not only that he can manipulate sand from his gourd, and he can like control like a large amount of sands, he can literally create more sands by using the sand from his gourd, which is fucking impressive. There's also the sand protective wall where the air defense technique creates a giant shield of sand that is suspended from mid-air, raising a great amount of sands from the ground. By gathering the best possible material, rich sand, the hardness of the shield is considered to be very high. Furthermore, the sand has its defense strength raised by flowing chakra through it. It was so strong that it was strong enough to protect all of the sand village from Deidara's C3 and stopped a lightning Tengagi. I think Tengagi. And in the last Naruto the movie, Gaara used this technique in conjunction with the wind nature technique, or the wind nature chakra, my bad, creating a multiple giants and shields to protect this village from a falling meteor. So this shit's no joke. Now remember that that it said the One Tails has the strongest defense out of all the tail beasts, but since Gaara don't have tail beasts anymore, it doesn't really matter. But it's still impressive as it is. Oh, he also has the third eye as well, which Gaara can create an artificial eye made of sand or gold dust for extrasensory vision. He can control the size of the eye depending on its use. Its mainly purpose is the spying, as it forms and disperses on any location in a command, and he can use it to see what's happening outside while surrounding himself in shield of sand for protection during combat. So yeah, that's going to be for Gaara, right? All right, so yeah, that's pretty much gonna be go for Gaara's side. Now what about Crocodile? Well, since Crocodile, if y'all don't know, ate the Sora no Mi, I think that's what it's called. Hold on, I think that's what it's called. So the devil fruit is called the Suna no Mi. I was close. And the Suna no Mi literally translates to the sand fruit, and it's a Logia type fruit that allows him to transform into sand and completely become sand itself. And pretty much it's pretty much like an elemental intangibility for him. It grants him elemental intangibility. And not only that, but with this power, it's been stated that all Logias types have unlimited power per se. They have unlimited power or limitless power pretty much, and they can just use this as much as they want. They're able to create and manipulate sand as much as they want, and that's why Logias are the highest class in One Piece. So what can he do? Right, what can he do? All right, so the sand fruit eaten by Crocodile allows it to become, generate, and manipulate sand, and it's also the user it allows the user to control quicksand, sandstorms, and absorptions of liquids. This fruit allows crocodile to sense everything, well, anything that is moving within the sand, and he uses his power to sense underground rivers as well. Crocodile has shown to create sand blades that can slice through the ground, create sandstorms, create quicksands, and cause dehydration by physical contact. In addition, Crocodile has shown to transform his arm into sand in order to extend his reach for his hook as a long range capture and strike. He also can suck all the moisture out of any object, living or non-living, by placing his right hand onto them. This ability allows him to utterly destroy his surroundings and kill all organic life forms via dehydration. And if you don't know if that was, yeah, it's OP as it is. Yeah, I bet y'all was just thinking like, oh shit, Crocodile is a little broken, ain't he? Well, we didn't even got going through his techniques yet. So he has the Desert Spada, which translated to treasured sword of the desert, which Crocodile forms his right hand into a loose blade of fast moving sands, then stab it into the ground, extending it along with the ground like a torpedo, splitting anything in its path, including the very ground itself. Through extreme focus, with extreme focus created by the sand blade. So pretty much, yeah, I think he did this when he was fighting Luffy, and pretty much he literally cuts the whole entire fucking desert in half, which is fucking insane. And even Luffy said, yo, I can't see the bottom, and we don't even know how deep he cuts. So yeah, there's also the Desert La Spada, which is an altered version of Desert Spada, and Crocodile now forms several solid blades with fan-shaped edges instead of one large blade made from sand. So yeah, there's the Desert Gridasol, where Crocodile creates a loose sand blade from his right hand with Desert Spada. Like Desert Spada, he stabs it into the ground, causing the area in front of him to collapse. However, a giant pit of quicksand will be formed instead, with this sand being taken away by underground rivers, which he can detect. Anything caught in the pit will be sucked in and buried alive. This attack can only be done in the desert terrain though, so yeah. Now, there's the Barchan, yeah, there we go. Well, Crocodile swings his right arm forward, leaving a crescent-shaped trail of sand behind. Anything hit by this trail is instantly robbed of all moisture because of Crocodile's dehydration ability. So yeah, look out for that shit. He has the Desert Prison, where Crocodile grabs someone by his hand and then slowly or quickly drains the moisture from them with his dehydration ability. This leaves them in a withered and seemingly fleshless state. Sables, which just means sandstorms, which Crocodile summons a massive tornado of sand and sends it on a rampage. Once the sandstorm has grown large enough, not even he can stop it. He has also made a sandstorm that can suck the water out of living things, and apparently able to crack steel with this as well. Another use is to send people flying with this technique, and in deserts he can cross the length of a small country, and many of them suction over a period of time can bury an entire city. So yeah, there's also the Sable's Pence. The Sable's heavy, which is pretty sandstorms heavy, where Crocodile gathers a swirling mass of extremely dense sand in his hand and then hurls it at his opponent, causing a massive shockwave upon impact. So yeah, he can create shockwaves pretty much. Yeah. Now, there's also the ground Cedal, where Crocodile places his hand on the ground and uses his dehydration ability to dry out a huge area around him, turning it into a desert wasteland. And when he does this, it also causes the air around to crumble and cave in, causing unfortunate foes to fall to their death, and even create sand. Yes, he even could create sand with this. Now this is the extremely strong version of ground Cedo. However, Crocodile not only dries up the ground, but anything and everything on it, including people, even buildings, all of them, which is transformed into sand if it has a steady contact on the ground. The speed at which this thing's dry is also extremely increases. So pretty much, yes, he can turn people into sand with this ability. This shit is broken. That is fucking crazy. Now there's the last technique he has used in Marineford War against Anaku, who's pretty much is magma itself, and he literally is literally translated to the Great Sword of the Desert, which is an enchanted version of Desert Spada. Unlike Desert Spada, that is formed in a long underground blade, sand slicing everything in its path. Desert Gray Sparta is a rising sand a rising sand blade that erupts from the ground and slices its target. He sliced Anaku in half with this ability as well. So yeah, this shit's crazy, right? This shit is fucking insane what he can do. Now we're gonna go over their attack potency, which is, well, we can go over this real quick because pretty much their attack potency are pretty much large mountain level plus for both of them. So that's no problem for them at all. No problem. The only reason for Crocodile is because he could contend with higher tiers such as Doflamingo off panel for extended periods of time. And he pretty much can go toe to toe with them. And he pretty much caught Anaku off guard. So yeah, he should be lost mountain level. Now, what about their speed? Their speed, both of them are massively hypersonic. There's no competition. So it pretty much comes down to their hacks abilities, right? It can pretty much come down to that because there's no other way. There is absolutely no other way. Now we're gonna go into the scenarios of who will win. So pretty much Gaara, I'm gonna say this off the bat, Gaara has no way of harming Crocodile. Now why is this? Because Crocodile is literally made of sand. He's literally made of sand. What the hell is he gonna do against intangibility? Nothing. Now some people are going to say, what if Gaara can manipulate him? Well, how can he manipulate a living sand? Has he ever shown to manipulate living sand? I don't think so. And Gaara, he has no counter to this because he can, fucking Crocodile can. He can't get tired, pretty much. He can't get tired by using his abilities. By Gaara, he can, because he's using chakra into his abilities. So he will run out of chakra eventually, and we have fucking Crocodile who can use his ability as long as he wants. Literally as long as he wants. He doesn't really have to flex very much to use his abilities. Now, if he was like Sand Tsunami or like, I don't know, like Sand Burial, that won't do nothing against fucking Crocodile. He'll literally turn to sand and he would just like, fuck you, bitch. And then he can just fucking like creates a sandstorm that sucks in even moisture from his entire body. So what he's gonna do against that? Nothing. He can't counter it because it will get sucked in. And then if he gets close, which he will, if Crocodile gets close, he could just touch Madara and fucking absorb his moisture. It doesn't even matter if he has the armor or not. He can suck the moisture from him through his armor because he's sand. there's absolutely no way he beat him. Or if he wants to, he could just touch the ground and pull a fucking Shigaraki in this bitch and just turn him into sand. That's game over. That's game over for Gaara. So Gaara, even with all of this set in, he has no way of countering Crocodile. Now, I have argued with people on Kick before. Yeah, Kick, yeah. That's a very good place to be on, right? Now, people on Kick literally was trying to argue that fucking Gaara can beat Crocodile because of sand burial. Or the sand sealing technique. Oh, he can just seal him in sand. He can't get out of it. And even though these idiots don't know that fucking sand, it's sand. He literally can get out of it because he's sand. Sand is still sand. He uses sand to seal him, which he could get out of it by turning into sand. What the fuck? Like, that shit won't work. And if I remember, didn't fucking Madara broke out of it before? And you over here say, oh, he can never get out of it. Yeah, get out here with that shit. That dumb shit. Now, like I said, and at the end of the day, Crocodile will win because he has way too many hacks and he has intangibility that makes him immune to any attack he throws at him. There's no way Gaara's winning. Now, this fight should have happened like this fight should have happened instead of Toph versus Gaara, because I don't know what the fuck they was doing there. This should have happened. This fight should have happened. It makes sense, you know. It really makes sense. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like and subscribe. Don't hit that notification bell. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.